Okay, so we are about to go and explore Asylum. So basically, the whole plot of land was an asylum, and they had a church, and they buried some of the asylum patients and staff there. But now the whole place has just been renovated, and a lot of it's been reworked on. So we're going to go and see if we can see the main asylum, and then we're going to go and see if we can try to find the church, which apparently is still standing, but it's boarded up, and that is where all the graves are. So I had a look online. It opened on the 1st of January 1829 and it closed in 1993. But apparently there were recordings of the site starting to be managed as early as the 1700s. The bit that we really want to try to find is the church ground. So the church is still standing. It's completely boarded up, but we will try and see if there's a way in. If we can get in, then we will go in, but obviously we're going in the middle of the day, so it might have to just be a bit of a scope out and then come back later to it. But the grounds hold 200. Sorry, we've just eaten sushi as well before we go exploring. The ground holds 219 graves and 225 person records. And I think after looking at photos online of it, the graves seem to be really close by, but I think a lot of it is an undergrowth. So because that would be annoying. Yeah. So we'll try and find that. Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and find it. So yeah. See you in a minute. So we've just walked down a road and we've gotten to the entrance of what we may believe is the overgrown remnants of the church entrance. We're here with Tills. So we're going to go walk down here and check it out. Apparently a lot of it is overgrown, but if we can go and have a little look at some grave sites, then that would be awesome. Okay, so we're going to start having a little look round. We have found a map of sort of where to go, but the whole thing's overgrown, so bear with us while we try and find our way through the forest. So we've come across what probably was an old rope swing, I assume, and a big ditch, but no gravestones just yet. Gotta remain hopeful. Okay, so we don't think it's have a look in Google Maps, but nowhere really tells you much information on where the actual church is. So all the gravestones are going to be around the church. So we've had a good look on the maps, and we think we're at the exact opposite side of the park of where we should be. We're going to go walk back now to update you when we get there. But from Google Maps we can see a building that looks like a church, looks like it's still standing, and looks like it's abandoned. So that's where we're headed when we get there. Let's go! We have found some of the... Yeah, I did hear that. It just sounded like that came from inside. Found some of the abandoned graves. There's another one right here. I'm going to do a bit of backstory on everyone that I have found here, if I can find any of the research on it. So, and down here we have the Asylum Church, sitting proud and completely boarded up. So let's go have a look round, I reckon. Let's go. Okay, so here's the church. Tread quite carefully. Here are the gravestones of the asylum members and also some of the staff members, but a lot of them is in the undergrowth as well. There are literally so many graves all in a row. Don't know. So that's why this is my guess, that this is obviously patients that have died here. As you can see, completely different also to the other stones that we just saw.
55, 56, 57. It's like years, so they're old.
So the first row, as Tilda just pointed out, is the older graves, and then the newer graves go down here. But a lot of them's covered up as well. I feel like they should keep that more uncovered. And then we have the Asylum Church, which looks, yeah, pretty cool. There is a bit down there that maybe we could go in. But here they all are. And here it is. So I reckon that's a side door. Actually does really does stink. All those exterior windows are completely shut up, so there's no way that we're going to be able to get inside. Some more gravestones around here. There's old couches there. Okay, don't know if anyone's maybe living there, so I'm going to turn back. Just broken off headstones all around the edges.
And they've just moved them to the side.
Literally, because that whole bit's just scraped over grass. But I reckon a lot of the gravestones and whatnot are actually beneath this undergrowth over there. If you think we should come back at night, then give this video a like. What a shame that they've just literally left it like this. Such a waste. So, yeah, you can see the church behind me. We've come and have as much of a look at it as we can. Probably have to zip off. We might go back into those woods over there, do you reckon? And have, sorry, I'm looking at if we can find it. Have another little look, see if we can find anything else here. Give this video a thumbs up if you think that I should go and explore here in the dark, because I reckon that would be,
I don't know if there's a way in. We need to see if there's a way in.
but yeah, we're going to continue to have another little look around here and see if there are any ways in, to potentially come back here at another time, have another little look. So there is a way in down here into the unused. Can't even see that. That door's wide open, but I don't feel like uncovering someone's den today. So if you think we should do this another time, let me know. But there is a little opening down the bottom. See you later, church. Now that we've sussed out where it is, probably not the best idea at the moment to go exploring in it in broad daylight. But now that we've been there, we can kind of see if we can go back. What are you feeling?
I want to go in. I want to know what's inside. It looks like it's quite overgrown inside.
I don't know if you guys can see because I don't have flash on my camera at the moment, but when I went down there, basically the whole thing was just filled with brambles, but there was basically steps down to an open door, and then there was like a hole that went in, so I don't know if that goes directly into the basement, but and obviously being it's in the middle of the day and it's just us two, I'm not going to risk it, and then someone came around the corner. I'm not going to risk it today. But maybe if we go back at another time. But I don't just want to jump on people potentially living in an abandoned church basement.
Maybe when it's dark and creepy, then maybe.
Yeah. So we've gotten back into the car and Til's has Asylum in her shoes. Who wears long jeans to go and see an asylum?
And white Air Forces.
And white Air Forces. Rubbish. So, as you have just seen, we went to go and find the asylum, the church in the graveyard. We were a little bit off course in the beginning.
We went into the middle of nowhere, into some woods, which is where you'd think there'd be odd graveyards.
Yeah, but couldn't find anything in there. Google Maps was a saviour. And then we did find the church. There was someone that approached us from coming in from the woods where we saw the first initial graves. So that's why we dipped on that. Obviously I did find that little bit of the entrance down the bottom. But a bit too risky to do that in the middle of the day. So let me know if you want me to go back. But yeah, I feel like there might have been people living there.
There were sofas out the back of the church.
Yeah, sofas out the back. As you saw, like I was going to go around there and have a little look, but then I saw the sofas there, and they were all undercover. So I feel like if someone wasn't using a sofa, why would they put it undercover?
Yeah,
they didn't want it.
And also there was a pile of stuff which looked like it was either like a rubbish tip or where they were burning stuff.
Also smelt really bad, like really bad.
It literally smelled like dead animals. You know what that smells like.
I think the weirdest thing is, although it's a shame the whole thing's boarded up, whether or not there is a way in or not, it might just be into the basement of the church. Churches have basements, I don't know. I think the weirdest thing is, pardon me, that all the gravestones that we saw were so tightly packed together, and it's just so unkept as well. So those first gravestones we saw, they were obviously in the middle of the woods. I'm going to do a bit of research on them and see exactly why. Yeah, why.
Whether it's just the patients that are in the closely put graves, and then the staff members are in the big graves. I don't know.
Yeah, and then why do some have way bigger graves than the other people that have their graves literally stacked right next to each other? It looked like a lot of those graves went then into the overgrown bushes. So why that's not kept, I don't know. It would be good to uncover that history.
Over 100 graves, surely.
Yeah, there's loads. But on the article it said that there are 219 graves and 225 person records. But when you try and look at it online, there's just not much information about the whole thing at all. But the weird thing is, for me, is the whole thing's been completely built up.
But they've left that church.
But they've left the church where it is
untouched.
No one's tried to renovate the church, so the church just stands exactly how it was, untouched. The graves untouched. I think the asylum is now apartments, because it's got so many rooms on it. But yeah, whether the people living there know the history or not, I don't know.
I definitely would not move into there knowing it's an old asylum.
Give this video a big like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more. This is my first one of any video that I've made at all, so yeah, let me know if you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll go explore some more. But yeah, see you later. Bye.